Hey everyone, it's Angie. Today we are making this beautiful gift box with a gift card holder. So the gift card holder is in the front here. Let me remove this beautiful ribbon. This is so pretty, y'all. Y'all go check out the last chance list because a lot of the holiday stuff is last chance. There's other stuff too, but oh my goodness, almost everything out of that holiday catalog is on last chance. I just glued this on here, but the gift card holder, let me lift it up because I just used some seal for that. Gift card holder is right here in the front, and then this top part is filled with candy. So you can give a gift card, you can put money in here or whatever you want, a small gift in here, anything that you want in the top, in the box part. But yeah, it's got the little gift card holder, and it's getting closer to Christmas, so we really need gift card holders. In fact, I may be doing one on Tuesday for the quick and easy day, but I'm not quite sure yet because I have some other things in mind. This is going to be like the last week for Christmas stuff because, yeah, oh, I just put it on upside down. It's okay, y'all. It's such a beautiful ribbon, and I think it's the first time that I used it. I did put it on backwards, upside down, but let me fix it. Okay, there you have it. I just did it off camera because I didn't want to waste any of your time. But it's really cute, and it's not hard to do at all. So this is what I'm sharing today. It's a really fun one. I love that I can give something else with a little gift card, and yeah. And I love this sentiment on here. And this die set is a new one. But the sentiment is from the Jolly Holly. And it says, "May the spirit of the season bring you hope and happiness and love." I love that. It's so pretty. But this ribbon is gorgeous with the gold trim. All right, so what you're going to need for this, I'm using shaded spruce. This is 10.5 by 7. Then I'm also using the Elegant Pine Snowflake DSP, which I believe this is on the last chance list. And these pieces are 2 7/8 by 4 3/8. One that is 7/8 by 2 7/8. Two other ones that are 1 7/8 by 4 3/8. And then this one is for the top, and it is 1 7/8 by 4 3/8. Don't worry about all these measurements. I'm going to put them in the inspiration sheet. Sometimes I mess them up when I say it, but they're all going in the inspiration sheet on my blog at stampingwithamore.com. Just put it in the search and you will find my blog. All right, and then I cut out one of the little tags here, and this came in the tags bundle too. But here's the Jolly Holly, and I use this sentiment here. And then this is the Creative Haven dies. I love these dies. And you can also put a little slit or a hole because they have the little pieces right here. You just line these up at the top and you can make it out a regular tag. I just thought I'd just glue it on there and make it easy. And then this one and this one here go in this bundle here. I already cut it out. And then this is the one that we're going to use. I thought that was real elegant because this one's a little bit more of an elegant grown-up type box, but I love it. It's going to be really great for like the grands, the older grands. So yeah, this is what we're doing. Let's go ahead and stamp the sentiment, and I am going to stamp it in shaded spruce. It's really so pretty, and I love the sentiment. So we are going to ink this up good. I got to make sure because this ink pad needs to be re-inked. And we're just going to set that there in the middle. And look how pretty that is. The sentiment is so... I always love when cursive and the regular font is together. So these are going to go on the front of our box. All right, set that aside. And let's go ahead and score this piece. Okay, I don't have my wax paper here and I didn't do it, so I got to be really careful. If you are new and you run wax paper across your cardstock, it will help your stylus to glide really easy. And I usually do that beforehand or while I'm doing it, and I don't know what happened to mine. All right, so we are going to score this on the 10.5-inch side at 1/2. See how I go off like that sometimes? That's what the wax paper helps you to not do. 1.5, 4.5, 5.5, and 8.5. And then you're going to turn it, and you are going to score it at 1/2, 1.5, and 6. And that is all your scoring. Okay, so we're going to cut this the 1/2-inch side. This is the top of our box right here. I'm going to flip it this way so I can show you. All right, so we are going to cut off these two little ones on the end here, and this is the other 1/2-inch side. This is where our glue tab's going to be. So you want to cut that down there. So this is a 1/2 inch, and there's a 1/2 inch here. Then we are going to cut this one off here on the bottom. I usually cut these in a little bit. So there's our glue tab right there. So this is the bottom of the box. We're going to cut up here. I'm going to cut into these. And then I'm going to cut a little bit into this one too. And then just cut up each one of these. If you cut a little bit off the bigger ones too, it'll fold. You won't get that overhang. So that's what I'm doing here. Okay, now this one right here, we're going to cut off. All right, we're going to then go to the top part here, and you are going to cut off 1, 2, these 3, 4 pieces right here. And cut down here. And then you're going to cut down this one here and this one here. This is the top of our box. And then I usually cut about half of this off. So we have inside flaps here. And then this one. And then cut into these. Those are going to fold inside the boxes. And this. And then I'll do the top part here, so that folds into our box easier. All right, so that is what it's going to look like. All right, so now I'm going to grab my bone folder here, and we are going to sharpen all these score marks. Now I'm not going to speed this one up because this piece here, I want to show you that this goes the opposite way. So you want it fold it the opposite way. That's where our gift card holder is going to be. I love this designer series paper too. I haven't used it enough. I love the patterns on it. It's so pretty. All right, so what you're going to do now, keep that folded back. We're going to put, I'm going to use tear and tape. I didn't get my Seal Plus yet, so I'm going to put tear and tape on here because I'd like something really strong for this. I'm going to grab my paper piercer and remove that backing. And now what you're going to do is you're going to line it up to this fold mark. And this is, you don't want to put it up to here. So keep that folded back and line this up here to this edge. Right here. And then we're going to add, let's add tear and tape to the bottom here first. And I'm going to put it on this side because we want it to fold back from the front. This is why I love tear and tape. It's super strong But in a video, it takes me a little bit longer to get it right. Because you got to make sure it's down and... Alright, and then we're going to fold that. And you can see it won't hang over the sides because you cut that little bit off the bottom. And then we're going to put it on both sides here, on here and here. And you want to line it up to the edge because you want to make sure you have enough room for your gift card. So put it right to that edge. And we're going to remove the backings from those two. Oh no, we can't do that yet. We got to mat this piece. So let me get the matting. Almost forgot that. This goes in the front. I'm going to use my seal. I'm going to put this on here. And then you can remove the backing to both of these. Press that down. We can put this inside too now. And then I'm going to mat that piece here. And we're going to put that here. Now this little pocket is where we're putting our gift card. Let me grab another one really quick. I'll use my birthday one. My birthday's coming, y'all. So that, we'll put that in there. Of course you want a Christmas one, but... And then we're going to mat the sides here. Actually, it'll be on Tuesday when I do the video. For Tuesday. And this is for the top. Here. I did mat both sides, the front and the back of this. I just liked it better. It just looks too plain without it matted. And this is really a pretty elegant box, so we're going to cover all the sides here, except for the bottom. And then this side here. I feel like this paper has a direction, so that's why I keep turning it. All right, so there you go. Now let's get our tag and our ribbon. So this ribbon is the shaded spruce, and they're called in a golden edged ribbon. It is gorgeous, and its ties really pretty. And I'm just going to wrap this around. Let's see if I can get it now on camera, because you know how it goes. And it doesn't matter which side, because both sides have the gold on it. I don't want to waste any of this, so we're gonna, let's get that through the other side. Okay, I think I did it upside down, but guess what? We can turn this around. I got it upside down. Just like I did the other one. You know, I have to have it upside down or I can't get it. But isn't it gorgeous? Oh my gosh, this ribbon is so pretty. Let me turn it around, y'all, because I want it to be right so we can put the tag on it. The way the tag box or the packaging for the tags is, that's our new packaging that's going to be starting. Most of it, you'll still get some things in that packaging like that in the old packaging, but most of it is going to change over in January. Okay. I need to push this. It's best to not do it backwards, y'all. All right, there it is. Look how pretty that bow is, though. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm just gonna do the same thing I did on this one. I just glued it there. And I like that the ribbon is there so the gift card won't come off. You won't lose it, because the ribbon is going around it as well. Let's put this on this side. Just like that. But look how pretty. Isn't that pretty? I just love this one, y'all. It's really fun, and it's really easy to do. Super easy. And there you go. I hope you enjoyed these, everyone. I hope you have a blessed day. If you need any supplies, you can shop on my blog at stampingwithamore.com. Last week, Tuesday and Sunday, I put the last chance list up there. Go look, because a lot of it's discounted. And if you really have had an eye on something, yeah, it'd be great to get it at a discount too. All right, everyone, you have a blessed weekend. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.